Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more Prison Architect. So, I've done a lot of stuff off camera, as you can see. It took me forever. But I've got all the rooms set up, so I can finally do some deployment. And what I intend to do is, yeah, none of those rooms have access either. I should probably fix that. I intend to set it up so that these rooms have their deployment set up and ready to go when the time comes. Is this center? Yeah, I think that's center. Something like that. I hope that's center. I'm gonna check, because that's gonna bug me. So we got 17. Be 7, 7, 7, 7, and 3 doors. Nope, that's not center. Stop it. Cease and desist. I guess we'll do this instead. It's fine by me. Here and here. Crap, I hope so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is gonna take a while. But yeah, I wanted to set everything up ahead of time so that I have it all ready to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Same on this side. Like so. Let time go as well. Alright, and this one, just kind of scroll sideways and it'll keep the correct placement. There we go. It'll work for me. Once those all have entrances, then they'll be able to have correct deployment. But let's say, for instance, this one up in the top is max security. So let's just max security this whole thing. And then I can plan out what exact parts need to be not max security, and what need to be, like, specific to, like, staff, for instance. That's a good start. And then let's say medium down here. Can I just drag? I can. Nice. I like that. There we go. And then we'll put Supermax up here. This far corner. Actually, you know what? Supermax should be closest to security. Yeah, that makes more sense. Logically makes more sense. We should put the less worrisome people further away. So let's put medium here. Okay, and what do I want to do with this last one? I mean, I could just make it staff only for now. I could do minimum. Guess it couldn't hurt to do minimum security. Whoops. Not this one. Min, medium, max, super max. I should have protective and death row, but they'll be in the middle. They'll be center, like, by themselves somewhere. Works for me, though. Yeah. Okay. So now that that's kind of set up that way, I'll be able to have prisoners intake. I just have to set up each and every room for each and every block. That's the problem with doing this, is I have to do it 4 times to get it all set up and ready to go. So I guess I'll start with canteen. Canteen is something that has to be used. I have to kind of mimic what I'm doing over there. I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 and then a space. Oh, except for those in the wrong spot. There we go. A space, 2. And then another one here. Yeah. Right? Right, I think. I'll let them continue building as they're going to. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do this 4 times in a row in order to even get, like, the ability for this place to be usable. Because until I get all of this stuff down, they won't have access to any of it. Unless they're in the correct room. And 1, 2, 3. Is that right? No. That is. Okay. Benches. This should be a much better prison, though. Much more stable. I'm losing a lot of money as well, if you didn't notice already. In fact, I should just start taking in people from this sector, this block, because they have kitchen and canteen and all that. Which is, what? It's a maximum. So let's do intake. Let's close all this up. And let's just take only max security to start. Fill capacity? No. All available. That'll fill to 104? That doesn't make any sense. It should take into account what kind of prison rooms I have. Fill to 104, next intake is 4. I'll run that for now. It should take into account that I don't have... This isn't all... Like, you know? This should be separate. Obviously, these need to be medium. And then what I need to do is actually... Those need to be staff only. As does that. And... this side of visitation. Right? And I think that's it. Oh, and the morgue. They don't need to be in the morgue. Okay, so these... I haven't done those yet, so I can't do that. Or that. But I can do morgue. Morgue. In these 2 rooms. Morgue. That room. These 2 rooms. Okay, that's a good start. And they have all they need. I have a common room as well. I put one in each one of them so that they could do group sessions. I forgot that was a thing that I need to do. So they all have TVs though, and they all have showers. So that should really kind of help alleviate a lot of the problems that I was having before. Let's keep building onto these as well until I run out of money, basically. Okay, looks like 2... this, and then 3 space in between, like that. At least start up some of these rooms. It's gonna take probably a lot of time to get this all set up, but once it's all set up, it'll be good. It'll be nice and good to go. How did I do the surfing tables? Yeah, that's what I thought, corner. So something like this. Do the same thing on this side. Basically mirrored. And the same thing on this side. There we go. That's the canteens. The kitchens are going to be extremely expensive, so I don't know if I want to do those yet. What else do I absolutely need? That's basically it. That I absolutely need, other than the obvious, the kitchen. I kind of need that. I really wish these parole tables could sit the other direction. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Put a couple parole tables in each of these. Visitation is going to be extremely expensive. Each one of these is 1,000, so that's 10 grand for visitation. So I know I'm not gonna. That's $30,000 to finish out all the visitations. The chapels aren't very expensive, I don't think. See, how did I have this set up? Looks like down the center I had this, which I think that's center. Yeah. It's facing the right way? I think so. I don't know if it matters. Prayer mats along here. And pews. It's like, what is going on here? Oh, I didn't change this. I had intended to change this. Let's remove this door. Dismantle. I'm gonna have to dismantle all of those doors. Let's let time continue. Because I want to put the door in the center. So let's go ahead and fill this in. Oh, they're not done yet. Well. Come on. Come on, hurry up. Did you get that door? You did. Okay. Gonna put that wall in. And we're gonna put the door here. Alright, you got the rest of these? How many spaces in between? 2 from the old opening. So it would be here. And there. And there. And let's fill in all the holes. These big maps require you to zoom out and zoom back in to get around a little quicker. Apparently this chapel has nothing in it. That's unfortunate. That should connect though once the door goes in. So we got those, and then we need the sets of pews. So let's go and do those. Where are the pews? They're there. One there, there, and there. We'll do the same thing down here. You can see how this can kind of get annoying to do after a while. Because there's a lot of just copying and the same setup essentially in both directions. Okay, so there is a right and wrong direction. I hope I put it the right direction. Did I? It's against the wall, so yeah, I think I did. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be against the wall. Oh crap, it might actually be the other way. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Prayer mats. There we go. Sounds like we got prisoners already. Go ahead and pause for a second. Alright, and then finally the altars. I'll just put them against the wall, thinking that that's the correct way to do it, and then we'll see. Alright, so did we have our prisoners come in? Yes, they did. Alright, and they are good to go, and they should definitely go in that direction. Let's make sure deployment is correct again. Every time I make a change, I'm going to have to come back and double check deployment. Which is a bit annoying, but must be done. Hurry up and finish that door, yo. I don't have any guards. I just realized either. Like none. I have 2. 2 whole guards. So let's get some more. Let's just get 10 to start at least. That's a good start. Since we only have 4 prisoners. So we should only be getting... 1 prisoners are unable to assign to a cell. Why? We have plenty of cells. Pick one. What are you talking about? This prisoner in solitary. Oh, but there's no solitary. I forgot to do solitary. Derp. I could do solitary in these like little cubby holes. Yeah. Where I had planned to do... Yeah, I think I'll do something like this. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's get rid of these phones. I had intended to have those be like phone, like, hallway things, but I'll just put the phones outside. Because I obviously need solitary. It's kind of important. There we go. Let's just set these up. Totally forgot about solitary. That's unfortunate, but that's a pretty easy fix. There's 4 per, which is not very many. But hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Alright, these solitary doors are freaking expensive. I can't actually afford a solitary door. I'll just get 1 to start. Like, right there. Alright, hurry up. I need to get more guards as well. That'll work for the moment. It's gonna take a while to get all this situated. Are you guys cooking? You guys have all the means to cook, so make it so. Oh, they already ate. Okay, I think. Except for the one guy who's still waiting for solitary. Alright. Keep going. Why is it paused? Stop being paused. There we go. Solitary rooms. There we go. I still don't care if the solitaries are 1 by 1. That is not a big deal to me. I haven't set up any of that stuff either. The setup for, like, regime and all that, I haven't done any of that yet either. Okay. And we should only be intaking the people that we can afford to. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I need the money, so I'm okay with this. Alright. Everything has lights as well. Let's go up here. What's going on with this room? Oh, it doesn't have connection. Why doesn't it have connection? Connected from this side. Oh, I can't afford to. Alright. Doesn't matter. as I finish up everything else, this will be good. No prisoners assigned to eat in this canteen. Damn right. You're doing exactly as I want. I approve. Alright, let these guys in. Yeah. So as they got free time and stuff, there is not going to be a shower part of the regime. I need to set that up, actually. So let's just clear this all out for now. And let's kind of plan it out. So from, what would this be, 11 to 6? Let's do 10 to 5 a.m. And at 5 a.m. they'd wake up. Okay. This would be free time for a couple hours. And then let's do from there eat at 8, and we'll do another eat at 6 and 7. Work free time? No, just free time before lockup. And then this will be work free time with a little bit of yard time in the middle. There you go. Lots of free time. Actually, you know what? That's too much free time. Work lockup. For half of that. Actually, work lockup in general. Because you got free time in the beginning and the end of the day. So, yeah, I think that's better. 3 hours of free time right when you first get up. Kind of take care of your needs and such. Probably not a terrible idea. I could do 1 hour lockup underneath that, just to force everybody awake. I think that's how that works. I don't know for sure, though. I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now. And they'll get it squared away. Okay, so what I need to do is deployment. I really wish they'd stop coming in here. At least to start. I'll change that later, but for now, kitchens are off limits. Yeah, that's better. Alright, this room created yet? It's not, because there's no door. What do I have in those doors? Anyway, do I have staff doors? Yeah, it looks like staff doors. Are those staff doors? Yeah. I don't have any money for a staff door. I have no money at all. Alright. 22 more maximum security are coming in. I have enough room for that many, so that's a good start. The rest of these are other, but hopefully that 20 grand little chunk of money would help me finish up the kitchens and canteens, which are the only things that are absolutely necessary to start for me. The rest of these things I can kind of work out as I go. But there's cleaning cupboard, laundry, mailroom, shop, library, common room. And then on this side there's chapel, classroom, morgue, infirmary. So all of the stuff is here. 3 paroles per block, visitation. And you got your holding cells, or solitary, canteen, kitchen, yard. It's pretty straightforward. And as I need more things, I can buy outward. Because I think what I'll do is I'll increase the cell direction, like cell lengthwise. And then I'll probably add, like, I don't know, some kind of forestry workshop thing in the middle. And then I can also add more cells the other way. Because as I showed before, this size is actually the right size for cells. So, it's all good. It'll work. Everybody's asleep. Why are you in there? Why are you in there? You're sitting. Why? All available cells are too high quality for this prisoner. What? What, you have a quality thing? Why? What? What does that even mean? You can't, what, you can't afford the cell or something? I don't understand what that means. I also don't understand where he went. Oh, he's in the holding cell still. Get in there. Why? All the available cells are too high quality for this prisoner. What? What does that even mean? So, what, are you not allowed to be in a cell because it's too high quality? That's stupid. That makes no sense. Is that something under policy? Cell quality ratings. Off. Prisoners will only be assigned to a cell of a quality they deserve based on their behavior. Poorly behaved prisoners will never be assigned to a high-quality cell. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Parole cutoff 25. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well that's good to know. I don't want that to be happening just yet, but that's good to note. Because maybe later on I can add some shittier cells at the back or something. Or some really, like, lavish cells at some point. I don't know. I think this is pretty much as good as it needs to be, though. It's got TV, bookshelf, bed, all that good stuff. Is there a way that I can check room quality? Yeah. So, TV, radio. I don't have a radio. Doesn't have an office desk or a chair, either. But I don't actually have room for those things. But I think that's pretty decent, right? It's average. Why are these below average? What do you mean they don't have TVs? Why? They should. None of those have TVs. Why? Why are there no TVs in those? There should be. Did I copy paste a bunch of cells without TVs? I did. Oh, that's annoying. Even down here? No. These are okay. It's just those. Well, that's stupid. I must have built that and then forgot to put them in or something. That was dumb. Well, it's now free time. It's 5 a.m. Everybody can get up and do their things. Why is that happening? They don't have things either. Oh, that's stupid. No drains. Let's go ahead and try and get some grants going. Staff well-being? Sure. Cell block C? Sure. Short-term investment, security procedure, sure. I'll start that one. I need to assign 3 guards to patrol routes. I can do that. So let's do a patrol route. God, it's so hard to see in this picture here. There you go. Thank you. Alright, I got some money now. Let's fix this. Because I got water going all over the place. These are supposed to have drains underneath, as well as bookshelves by the wall, or by the door, as well as TVs on the wall, next to the bookshelf. There we go. Alright, let that keep going for a moment, while I handle all of these as well. That was dumb. So yeah, I copied that far bottom one, and it added all of these in with all the stuff missing. Silly. At least there wasn't very many of them. Could have been worse. Okay, and finally bookshelves. These cells are much nicer and larger than the other ones. There we go. That should be done. So now these should be much better shape. Look, that's pretty funny. These guys work quick. I have 15 workmen. I don't really need that many right now, but I'm gonna keep building quite a bit. Like, there's a bunch of cells still not built. I just wanted to build some in each for the sake of having them. There's no, I don't have any radiators either. Come to think of it, that's something else I'm gonna need at some point. Room quality is better. There we go. That's much better. Radio chair. So if I had an office desk, I had a chair and a radio. And if it was larger, then it would be like much better. But still, that's pretty good. I think average is pretty good. Gives them everything they need. They have the privacy. They also have showers in there. So there's no shower rooms needed, which means there's no shower part of the regime. Pretty sweet. I like it. These guys are eating. Looks like everybody got fed. Nope, because a bunch of guys just showed up. You guys won't be eating for a while. I hope you know that. Alright. I need to set up laundry as well. I now have the money, so why don't I start that up? The laundry rooms are going to be different in each area because the laundry machines don't rotate. Let's start with ironing boards so I can kind of figure out layout. I wish I could see how it has to be set up, but it looks like I can probably put 3 in here with laundry machines like off in the corner, or maybe just like this with a couple laundry baskets. That should probably do. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing on the other sides since I can afford it. Basically the same exact setup on all 3 of them. So let's go ahead and just do that. Pretty good, pretty good. Glad I have some money now. And finally, laundry. And then I need to zoom in and grab the laundry machines. And each one of these blocks has their own power source. So I shouldn't have any real issue with power. At least not for a really long time. And if I do, it's going to be really difficult to figure out how to fix it. But for now, it's okay. It's fine. Alright. And finally, utilities. There. Just do that. And it's all connected, like, right there. And run this one along like that. And finally, there. Why is there a death already? Oh, they're getting real mad about these doors. Open. Just open it for now. Okay, you guys need to stop that. I need more guards. There we go. Okay, that should stop that. Holy crap, that's not a good start. What's up with that? What happened? Murdered by prisoner. Just murdered. They got real mad about these doors being stuck. So, I'm not going to lock everything open, though. I'm going to just have enough guards to handle it. That's the theory. And then I need water pipes. Well, that sucked. That wasn't quite the start I had intended, but it is what it is. Water pipes, hot water. We'll just run across here. Yeah. Need both hot and cold, would be my guess. But that's easy enough. With the way I have this all set up, at least. Where's the hot water on this side? Oh, I haven't set it up yet. Oh, that's dumb. Why didn't I do that? Well, it's gonna go to here, and then along that back wall. Ugh, need to set this up correctly. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. Close enough. I'll need to do the same thing on the other side, I bet. Yep. And to do this, I will go like this, and that, and here, I guess, and then down. And that'll allow me to run the hot water across there, and then those. Okay. Laundry should be good to go. Soon. Okay. Things are going okay. I'm not going to have massive changes just yet in you know, how people... Do I have so much lock... I think I have too much lockup, honestly. Let's do a little bit of free time here. In the after. There we go. I don't want them to be locked up too much at once. That'll give them a little bit of free time between yard, which is, I think, a good idea. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't want to make it so that, you know, if they murder somebody, they end up in Superman. I don't want one specific thing to be too full up on people just because it changes. At least not yet. Maybe later. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is. But that's going to do it for this episode. We finally have our prison up and running. And we've already had some people die. Hopefully that doesn't happen much more, though, at this point. It should be a good prison, though. When it's all said and done, things are starting to work correctly, it should be a pretty solid prison. Until then, though, it's going to be a little wonky. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I've been Chaotic Order, and I will see you next time. They really like clothes.